Last night after y'all went in to shoot free throws.
How you know?
He put it on Twitter, put it on Instagram.
He did.
What does that say just for him as a player?
That's what you're supposed to. I don't know if you necessarily have to be in at 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning. I mean, when you work on your game, you work on your game. I mean, you don't necessarily need to advertise it, but I mean, it's good they work on his free throws.
I mean, obviously, he probably needed to, 1 for 10.
He's been shooting well up until that point. We all have bad days.
Did y'all give him a hard time on the bus? He said,
no,
he said something. I did.
Oh, maybe the players. I don't spend a lot of time with that. If he puts the time into it, because up until that point, he's really been working on it. Just didn't fall last night, but he's been putting the time in.
Is that something maybe last year he wouldn't have done? You think?
I think he's always been a guy that works on his game. But he knows he's been shooting free throws well, and he struggled last night, so he took it personally. So that's a good sign.
You said something out about trying to get a sellout for tomorrow, and not just for senior night and stuff, but how important is it for a team like Missouri that seems to be pretty affected on the road?
They're a very talented team. I just think as fans, that's what we're supposed to do. We represent and we're supposed to be who we are, then let's do that. Because our guys have put the work in, they put themselves in position to finish strong. So I think as fans, if it's at 4 o'clock, let's be there at 3. Not only for the seniors, but just to get that energy going early.
How good can this Missouri team play? Kind of a roller coaster, though, but with Bowers and Pressey, how talented are they?
Very talented. I think the only Division I team with 6 guys scoring in double figures. They can really score. They space you out. They make 3-point shots. They score on the blocks. Very similar to Florida in the way they score the basketball. Got a lot of parts, and you can't identify with just 1 or 2 guys. You got to guard 5 guys at all times.
Coach, I know you're not going to get the scouting report away, but with Bowers and Oriaki, that they're pretty traditionally sized inside. Can you think you can still roll with a 1-4?
No doubt about it. No doubt about it. You got to play your game, and I think that's the most important thing. They have to make adjustments just like we do. I guess it's a chess match until somebody gains an advantage.
And those 2 bigs, I mean, they complement each other pretty well. Or as a unit, as a pair, are they about as maybe as good as a combo in the league?
I think so. You're talking about 2 big guys that can make plays, that can score the ball. Bowers can shoot, he can put it on the floor. But you also talk about a team that's probably one of the best, if not the best, rebounding teams in the country.
And if you look at the SEC stats, Keon Bell's not a guy that doesn't get Pressey's clippings, or maybe Oriaki shoots an incredible percentage for a guard, is way up there. Where does he make his play? I mean,
he's a good player. I saw him when he was at Pepperdine. We played against him when I was at Missouri State. A guy that can score the ball. He was leading that team 20+ a game. Physical guard, 6'3", 6'4", can get to the rim. He played the point for him at Pepperdine, so he knows how to make plays with the ball, without the ball. A talented player. He's a physical presence on both ends of the floor.
Is this a game for Trey Golden that really needs to, I guess, play at that elevated level for 40 minutes just because it's him and Pressey and he's going to have to guard him and really?
Well, I don't want to make it personal because Pressey plays the way he plays, and Pressey can go. I think because game before South Carolina he had 27 points against South Carolina. He didn't score. And he had 9 assists. So Pressey's game it up based on how many points or how many shots he takes. I mean, he's a threat because he's pushing the ball, getting other guys involved. Trey's game is scoring the basketball and making plays. So it's a little bit different, but I just think you got to hold your own when you're going against the best.
This is a team that you haven't played in kind of an abnormal situation. The last game of the regular season, you haven't played them, haven't been in Springfield for so long. How familiar were you with this team?
For me, with some guys on the team, but with the coaching staff, we played. When I was at Missouri State, we played against Miami. So, for me, it was some ways how to go about their business. For me, it was some of that personnel, their team. But, it's a different ball club, different time. We just got to get a feel for how they go. But with their team, everything is field pressing. Even though they got talented guys, they put the ball in his hand, force him to make plays, and they force you to make decisions defensively.
With the struggles on